Hey guys, 3D Print Zombie here, and I am going to be going over some 3D printing stuff and techniques and the actual printers that I have. Some of the tools that I use, I won't go through all of them, but my current 3D printers, you can probably hear them going in the background. Hopefully my mic is killing that noise, but I have the 3D Monoprice Ultimate, and then I have the Kitty QIDI X Pro, and they've both been pretty reliable. I haven't really had any issues with them, except for the random clogs here and there. But overall, I'm not an expert 3D printer. I'm learning a lot as I go, and I'm gonna take you along for the ride with me. So, some of the tools that I actually use, and I'll show you one right now. And I just recently bought this, and it's proven to actually be pretty cool. Is I bought this 3D pen, and it actually feeds the filament through the same filament that's used in the printers I use right now. And this is one of the pieces from the Venom, and I actually was cut into two parts, and I didn't use any adhesive on here, and I actually just used a 3D pen, and I don't know if you can really see that or not, but you can see it kind of is like welded. So with that being said, this hasn't been filed down, and I am going to go ahead and file it down. I actually have a set of files that I use. I actually went to go get sandpaper, and which you're going to do a lot of sanding when 3D printing if you wanted to have a nice smooth surface. And I went out and bought the files. The files are really nice to have because they got a handle on them, and you do a really good job in getting breaking off those little pieces that you get from supports in 3D prints. So those are two things that I use. I use a construction adhesive and a caulk gun, and I forgot what the name of that actually is. It's Loctite, and it it gives you like a 15-minute kind of set period, but as soon as you put it on there, it basically just grabs it right away. So if you were to put two of those pieces together, as soon as you clamp them together, you're pretty much good to go. So as long as you don't move it for a little while, and it'll start to set at 15 minutes, and you can still kind of wiggle it around, and you can give it time depending on how much you used, and it makes a pretty good seal on it. Um, let's see what else. I always have extra nozzles, the extruders for the head, and those are where the filament comes through. I definitely suggest if you're getting into 3D printing, if your printer only comes at one, and you plan on doing a lot of printing, go out there and get some extra extruder nozzles because you will run into occasions where it will clog, and if if it's beyond repair or it's taking you forever, or if you heat it up or you just can't clean it out in general, you're just going to want to be able to pop another head on there and just go. It's just so much more convenient. So I've been painting on these models. I've been using anywhere from acrylic to the airbrush to spray painting for primer and even base coats, and I'll get into a lot of that stuff in the videos to come. So I think that's it. I mean, X-Acto knives are always handy to have. You know, always make sure your bed is leveled on your printers, and I mean that's the general advice that I could probably give you right now. Um, I think that's it. In my first video, we're going to get started with Venom since the movie's coming out, and I'll see you in the next video.